G'day, Tragic here, and welcome to Alien Frontiers. This is turn 1. We're just starting. I will eventually get all this these cards off the table just because it looks so much nicer without them, but I'm just leaving them there just to begin the game. And we are starting with purple, and we have 3 ships. So these are actually ships, okay? Just think of them as ships. And they have different configurations which can dock at different bays, and you'll see that in action as we go. Each player has hidden objective cards which are from the factions expansion, and we are going to play as the green player. That's going to be the one that you guys are going to see. So I'm going to keep all the other faction cards hidden except for the green players. Okay, so let's roll our ships and see what we get. You blam. Okay, so we get a 4, 5, and a 6. That is a straight. Now that is a fantastic starting roll. So we go 4, 5, and 6. Which is a straight, which activates the Raiders, which means we can take 4 resources of any combination from our opponents. In turn 1, there just happens to be 1, 2, 3, 4 resources, so we just nicked off with everybody's resources. Very awesome first turn. Okay, let's see what the red can do. Unfortunately, he's got no resources now. And you blam! 4, 5, 6. That is another straight. Unbelievable. But unfortunately, to push these guys off into the maintenance bay, we have to actually beat that straight, but it's a 6 high straight, which means it's unbeatable. So that outpost is gone. No one can dock at that station anymore. So he is going to place a 4 here and a 6 here and take 2 grey cubes, and then he's going to dock a 5 at the solar station, and that takes 1, 2, 3 energy. Okay, what you got, yellow? Had very good rolls. The last 2 rolls have been excellent rolls. Another straight. This is insane. That's another 4, 5, 6. You got to be kidding me. For starters, he gains a sun resource every turn because of being a member of the oil conglomerate. So he starts off with a sun resource. And what to do with our other stuff? I think we're going to place a 6 here, because as red has placed a 6 in this zone, we can only ever place other 6s. So you can't get any ore from the moon mine anymore unless you are placing down 6s. So we put down a 6 and we take 1 rock. And he's going to go to the alien artifact and place down 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is greater than 8, and draw this artifact. So this one says, after gathering your fleet, receive 1 energy for each ship at the solar converter, or there's a discard effect, which we most likely will not want to use because that is a really awesome fleet effect. Finally, we have our green, who I'm going to show you the faction cards for green. So this is what the faction cards look like. They're hidden, and once they're revealed, they can't be discarded. So basically, you reveal it during the game for this points, or you can forget about those points and you can reveal at the end of the game for these points. What you got for us? When the lunar mine has 5 sequentially numbered ships and at least one of them is yours, and the end game is, you possess the nano-recycler and control Van Gogh Mountain. The second one is, if you are the first player to build your 6th ship, or you have or tie for the most colonies in Congress territories. Okay, so that last one is actually very easy to get. Boom. Let's roll. And remember, we also get to roll the smuggler die because we are part of the brethren. Okay, what you got for us, green? You blam. Okay, so this is a pretty terrible roll. We have a blank on the smuggler's die. We have 2 5s and a 1. Okay. The blank smuggler's die can do nothing. So this is a particularly frustrating roll because we did get a double, and doubles are how you build new ships. And as the 4th player, because we're going last and all the places are blocked, we we get a bonus by starting with the resources to build a ship, but we had them stolen from us by the raider, which is really annoying. I'm going to place 1 and start my construction of my colonist. And I'm going to place the double up here. That's 10 that I placed down, which is obviously greater than 8 or greater than 7. And I'm going to grab this sucker, you blam. So retrieval webbing. Whenever other players discard resources because they're over the resource limit, which is 8. But the better thing is the actual secondary ability for this one. Discard this card to take 1 resource of your choice from every player. Cannot be blocked. And that's pretty cool because it basically means that we have free resources so that double 5 isn't wasted. Because what I would have liked to do is get at least 1 of these, but I can't because I've got to roll 6s. Okay, so that is the end of the first round. I'm going to start moving the faction cards because I need to keep an eye on what these are for the other players. So it's the red's turn, so you pick up all the red dice, leaving the other ones on the board. What you got? You blam. Oh, 6 and a double 5. Excellent. Well, that 6 is going back on here. Oops, that's a 6. Bam, and we get another concrete resource. And while I'm here, let's grab a concrete and a sun, because that double 5 is going in here. We're paying 1 sun, 1 cube to build another ship, which goes into the maintenance bay. And that's pretty much how the maintenance bay works. It's a little confusing. Every time I play when I normally play, I like to pretend that I could... what have I done here? Rolled the red dice instead of the purple dice. This is supposed to be purple dice. So that was supposed to be... There was a 5 and a 6, and then I just rolled another 6 with the purple. And there's supposed to be a 5 up here, and then the double 5 and a 6. Remember, he has the scavenger fleet, which allows him to re-roll instantly when he builds a die. I'm just going to roll that right now. You blam, that's a 2. Can't do a lot with that 2, but I'm going to place it up here and just take 1 more resource, just so I've got enough for the next turn. Okay, now I roll the red dice. I know what's going on. Yeah, blam. 6, 4, and 3. Pretty dodgy roll. Well, we can definitely take that 6 and place it down here to pick up a rock. Now, not a lot we can do with the 4 and the 3. We've got plenty of resources, so I'm just going to put the 4 and the 3 here and construct 2 spots on my track. Okay, now it's yellow. Bam, you blam. Okay, you bonk. 5 and a double 2. Double 2, excellent. We're also going to use that to build another ship. Just take these 2 resources. And I think I'm going to place the 5 up here and gain a bit of energy. 1, 2, 3. Okay, finally it's green's turn. Bam, bam. Still got 3 dice for green. He's also looking for a... double 4 and a 3. Excellent. I also forgot yellow got a sun resource from the mine. That's another sun resource. And I forgot to roll green's black die. Very unfortunate because I want that double 4 badly. Okay, so that's another blank. A 5, 4, and a 2. Damn. Well, let's place 2 dice down here. Got to place a minimum of 2 to draw a card. And we'll place our other one here. Okay, so this card is out. Let's have a quick look. That's a fantastic card. I'm actually going to take it. Pay 2 sun to increase every unplaced ship in your fleet by 1 point. A ship that was a 6 becomes a 1. Very, very nice. Now, I haven't really been exploiting these faction abilities, so I'm going to start doing that this turn. And we're starting with purple. 2, 3, 4. Yes, 4 dice this time. Yeah, blam. Okay, so he's going to take the 6 and he's going to use it in the terraform station, which basically means we crash land it onto Earth. So we spend 2, 1 energy, 1 resource. And we're going to use the ship itself to construct the colony base. So this gets destroyed. Now we have the first base. So he's going to place his his colony here in Herbert Valley. That gives him access to this ability because he has majority control of that location. Pay 1 energy and 1 resource less than normal when using the shipyard. It's very, very strong. And the way this works, I'm going to take these off because they're kind of ugly, is whoever has majority control in these areas gets control of the area's ability. So if another guy put his thing in there, he'd lose the ability, and then if you built another one, he would gain the ability back. But he's now got the card for that location. Now we've still got 5-3-4-5. That's actually a straight. So we're going to place that here. Yablam, yablam. And we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now it's Red's turn, and Red's a bit upset because he just had all his stuff stolen. Blam. 6 and a double 2. Well, that works out very nicely. So he's going to take that 6, re-block the mine, take that double 2, spend 1, 2 resources, build his next ship. Now, you can never go below 3 ships, so you have to have at least 4 ships to use a terraforming station. I forgot. This actually doesn't get destroyed until the next turn, so that spot is blocked. Okay, so yellow starts with another energy. We really need to start working on getting yellow a lot of alien tech cards. Okay, and she has 4 dice. Booyah, look at that, not bad. So we're going to take the 6, place it here, get a resource. It's a real shame, otherwise we could have built this turn. We're going to take 5, 6, 7, 8 and place that there. And I'm just going to take this card, which I saw before, the Chameleon Cloak. Place 2 suns to replace an opponent's ships at 1 orbital facility with equal valued ships of your own. Send the replaced ships to the maintenance bay. Okay. That's another card for you. And this 1, I'm just going to stick here and start construction the slow way. Okay, let's grab this die and the 3 other die. I don't think we've gotten a single roll with the black die yet, and still haven't. Oh, look at that. 6 and a double 2, but unfortunately we don't really have the facilities, except we do, don't we? Because we've got this card. Bam. So we're going to discard this card that we picked up last time. Discard this card to take 1 resource of your choice from every other player. You blam. Going to take 1, 2, and 3. Another failed black die. You're going to use the double 2 to build another ship, and we're going to use this 6 to gain another rock resource, which is obviously the rarest resource. Okay, I think I'm going to stop there. We're going to start, I think three rounds a video might be good. I really need to start using these things. So basically you need 4 ships to use this one, because you need to dock a ship here, plus you need 2 ships to build. But still very, very strong. Once everyone gets 4 ships, they're going to just start pumping out ships from the scrapyard very, very quickly. This is going to accelerate the game a huge amount. This one here should make us be much more into the artifact decks, but I'm kind of not using it very well. This one here doesn't start kicking off until we're all on the planet. And this one here can't function unless we actually roll a success on the black die. We've had 3 rolls and all blanks. Anyway, that is that, and I will see you guys next time.